So, yeah, this is no small feat. The title should hopefully make it clear what I'm about to show off. This is going to be the biggest build I have to show off, I think. I mean, nothing, it's quite grand in general, so yeah. With this episode, I will focus on, uh, fortifications, walls, structures, causeways. Generally, utility boring stuff, because you know. There's a lot to show off. Right, so as you just saw me just walk up this disused path, we walk up to the first set, which is this tiny village, and we'll immediately ignore all this and carry on our journey. On our journey. So yeah, we got a little gate, a walkway, and underground tunnel. Right. Well, if anyone feels like they want to explore some old videos of mine, you can find me building this bridge on this channel. No commentary in that one, so if you want a silent video of me building this bridge, do enjoy. So yeah, I'm not really quite sure how to show off that. So, an episodical sort of series potentially. A couple of quick videos, doing bits, breaking it down. So as one can see, we have the uneven arch, a massive staircase causeway, columned extremely well. It's higher and higher and higher to be cut through this mountain section here. Some potential further fortifications to be built here. Could be done. But basically, this is your access point. This is your main doorway. And then you get a choice. You go this way to the village and to the bridge that leads you to the other town, I guess. That's the village if that's a town. What classifies as what? I don't know. But I believe you can see this on the live stream as well being built. So we have the causeway, the first guard station. And structurally, this place is pretty, yeah. So we're talking about fortifications, and well, this is the valley. That's the wall. So yeah, commands, or say commands, MC edit for the building of blocks back in the day. Massive cobblestone. Well, I say massive cobblestone. Cobblestone place bloody everywhere. And then I believe this was TNT'd out. Also hand dug with a very stupidly quick shovel. The reason why there's no dirt here. So yeah, fortification wise, this place is pretty intimidating. I mean, if it's a meter, it's a few, like 50 meters tall, 60, 70 ish. I think meters probably more, 50. It's pretty tall. I mean, what's the highest? That's 72, but lowest would be 71. It's probably more 40, so that's 105. So it's 40 meters tall, pretty much, roughly. And yeah, it's quite a large fortification. So, having essentially a buffer zone around this entire place, it's pretty intense. I mean, it's still quite rough actually. There's bits now where I would have filled it a bit more. Oop, if haven't loaded this side of the trucks yet. You know, stuff I would have filled in, but there is a perimeter. The wall is absolutely stupidly big. I mean, still bits to touch upon, but you aren't getting a simple ladder up that. I mean, saying this is the biggest thing I've probably built. and still build on occasionally. I've did a bit the other day, to be fair. Is it's kind of nuts. I mean, to do this in survival, I would doubt it. Seriously doubt it. And it's getting dark. Nope. There we go, commands. And yeah, seriously doubt it being possible survival. I mean, it's solid cobblestone. Just blowing this up with TNT seems like a hassle. And yeah. What did you just say to me, llama? Yeah, this is I believe the saying is quite a wall. So yeah, fortifications of this place is very much, well. So yeah, placing down blocks, I manually covered all the stairs on these places, so I've been around the entire joint about 3 times, 4 times building, so some places need touching up. The perimeter was dug out. Yeah, a couple places like this probably can use, a bit of cleaning up. But we get there eventually. And yeah. So, we've got 12 structures, interconnecting walls. We have what is the side village, unnamed, like everything else here, completely unnamed and terrifyingly big. I mean, my most recent addition's right here, actually. This bridge, this stoned area. Because it was a grass valley, and I've converted it to stone and, well, left a bit of grass here to try and blend in a bit better, but yeah. Ignoring the stupid pit that's here, where the water drains into. The wall is, I believe, I gave up this section flattened here to then go over here. Yeah. It's nothing to scoff at. Right, we've given you a general look around the outside. We'll proceed to, well, show some more off. Do this camera, so, ooh, gotta fill the water. Yeah, I don't think words do justice this sort of complexity of this place. I mean, you just see me walked up from the valley up here, and that's that. There's a tree. So yeah, we'll walk across the bridge which I built in the video, like I said, which you can watch. There's no commentary in this. Very classical style build. And yeah. I mean, even this is fortified, so we've got a fortified village basically, which is on this little peak. And it's a bit of an outcropping. With, a large gated area that leads off down here. Bit of an incompleted job, but this was a future thing that was never really got touched upon. So let's have a quick tour of the little village. No name for it, but you get the idea. Some houses, very simple stuff here. I mean very simple. Limited myself to a block palette. We got a bit of a court area. Got a shop side. Got a well, which I think actually leads to, you guessed it, the drain. Got a bit of land space under it. I forgot about that. So yeah, we have a little home away from home kind of prop village. Nothing too seriously built, but you get the sort of civilization feel. People live here, got little stables, little houses. They do the basic job. And we have what is the more important house, the large one, on the corner. And yeah, something a bit more normal sized. With the balcony. Quite a sight to see. Oh dear. Right. Let's move on to the other village slash town slash whatever it's going to be classed as. Another silly staircase by me. Into another long tunnel. That leads you to a nice glass bridge. Or should I say glass covered bridge? So like I said, this is very recent, recent? Hold my tongue in. Recent work of converting this valley to more stone valley because it was more grass. So keep it in the field with the terrain mixing, and yeah. Some more recent features are the farms, some lower houses here, so yeah. Some work to do, but slowly expanding what is a very strange place. One more light, you can cut through. Very strange that this is the way into the house. Very much this place is very it's got some work to do in places, but it's very much built on top of each other. It's the same sort of feeling. Bit of an outer wall construction here, bordering this. So yeah, this is what the other side leads up out of. And yeah, the houses are just like, you know, props houses, nothing inside. Nothing important. And well, do you feel like you're in a city or something, or a town, or? I mean, it's more of a back eye of this. This is like, I say Main Street, there's a farm here. I mean, this makes me laugh, this spot here still, about the fact this is the way. So, I potentially to renovate this area a touch, I think. Bulldozing that. I'm probably bulldozing this. Before I say bulldozing this will be likely happen. Probably covering up this absolute monstrosity of underground construction will probably happen. Or at least having the entrance on this side. But yeah. Some houses of note, or structures of note, will be probably the first house here. Quite unique. Got a bit of its own balcony, you know. Quite interesting, the clock tower, which is sort of in the centre, which is sort of aimed. So we've got the clock tower and the solid gold bell up here. This house, which is actually stunning. I have outdone myself with this design here. What the hell's... Is this the old... I am so confused. There's... Okay, I don't know what that... I think I know what that was for. We have what is the town hall, which is a very beautiful structure that is completely useless, bar one room. Yes, this place has one room. I mean, you walk in, it's carpeted, you go around, it's corridors, it's decorated, you go up, it's basically the same thing but a little bit less decorated. And that is the entire structure on this, except for the centre bit here. We have an obsidian bunkered table. Very important meetings that I do omit will go on here. Yeah, this, like I said, this place is very strange. But oh well, we get out the obsidian bunkered table, and yeah. Well, I'll show off some of the new bits, so a bit of a new addition to this place, which I've added the other day. It's just lovely. We have a nice house here, this lower section. Reaching off into the downstairs area, you know. Use a bit of space. It is just a prop house. And I mean, this one's a bit more filled in. There's even bed. Cross the bridge here, which leads you to this. So yes, a bit more filled in. Just sort of layering it more. Because I realised I've got all these layers and heights. I can just fill them in with buildings and stuff, and yeah. I kind of want this place to be swamped. Oh yes, I'm the warehouse, which is strangely modern and got a hole in its roof. Huh. Yeah, warehouse, a shelf, a conveyor belt. You get the idea. So you get the more like industrial, governmental, well I say townified, and then you have what is more housing, farm, which I'm gonna say rip up that. Like I said, probably keep these two here. This side be more farmhouse, more farm side, housing, probably more housing. So yeah, there is potential to have this sprawling a bit longer. And yes, you do have the bridge which leads into this section here, which we'll get to at a later date. So yeah, the town. And I'm realising this video is getting to 60 minutes, so I might just sort of wander around a bit. Just sort of, yes. Ooh, it's a house. As this place needs to be broken down to hell, because oh my god, there's so much to show you, and yet there's so little. It's very much a lot of stuff, but, well, this is a bit of a funny bit. Yeah, so, just enjoy sort of the scenic look of this place. Very strange. Alleyways, I mean, this is an alleyway, I mean, it's a street, technically. With a balcony here. I mean, there's technically meant to be like tiny little in rooms. There's a ladder here. That gets you up to here. So yeah, this is like a very much sprawling housing area that's sort of built up each other, a bit haphazardly. And like this wall is like a attempt to like sort of standardize it, but it's very much heavily all on top of each other. Some streets are here. I mean, this is clearly like a main street here, from the clock tower. I mean, it's 3 wide. Bit of space here. So yeah, so the front I probably need to rip out a farm or two to try and fix main square, and then sort of runs into a dead end here, which is a bit annoying, but it links back up to here, which yes, and it leads into this area here. Probably need a fence here actually. Yeah, so if this is going to be main street, I probably need to fix that a bit, but yes, the little town area here. Oh, and the windmill. I haven't actually shown off the windmill, have I? Oh my god, it's so dark. There's a chicken in there apparently. So it's the windmill. Quite small, quite cramped, but it looks nice on the outside. So yes, potentially more farming area district this side. And so yeah, this is the well, I've shown off the outside wall. I've shown off some of the fortifications. I've shown off the arch, the causeway. I mean, the arch is literally it's literally hollow, if I can speak. So yeah, next episode we'll be showing off probably more of the wall. I would say probably the actual on the wall, in the wall, and probably the episode after that we'll be probably focusing more on the in town, and then the last one I aim for the castle mainly, hopefully. So yeah, let's show off the arch while we got about 20 seconds before it hits 20 minutes, and then I'm going to probably aim to end it. So yes, it's literally a hollow arch. You fly up. That's it. It's just the arch. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next episode. Ta-ra.